Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're gonna go ahead and create our 16th Android application. So just click on this Start a New Android Studio project, and here we need to actually specify a name. So just type in here app 16, and you can actually specify the company domain, package name, and project location. Click on Next and choose API 16 Android 4.1 Jelly Bean for minimum SDK. Next. Blank activity. Next. And here you can actually specify a name for activity name, layout name, title, or menu resource name, and then click on finish. And here select this hello world text view here, and then press on delete key on your keyboard, and then double click on this layout folder, activity underline main.xml, as you can see here, and then select this floating action button here, and then press on delete key on your keyboard. Okay, so let's actually go back inside this content underline main.xml, and here we can actually design our user interface for this application. Okay, now let's actually drag a linear layout vertical into this relative layout. Okay, just put it at the center of this relative layout. Okay, and now let's actually drag a linear layout horizontal into this linear layout vertical. Okay, so now again drag a linear layout horizontal into this linear layout horizontal, as you can see here. Okay, you can either put it here, or you can actually put it inside this component tree section and put it inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a linear layout horizontal inside this linear layout horizontal that we actually put here. Okay, now let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal into this linear layout horizontal, as you can see here. Okay, so just put it here. So now we have two linear layouts, as you can see. Now we have two linear layouts inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so now let's actually drag an image view into this first linear layout horizontal, as you can see here. So just select an image view here and then put it inside this linear layout horizontal, as you can see here. Okay, so now as you can see, we have an image view inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, now let's actually select a text view, okay, a large text view, and then put it inside this second linear layout horizontal. Okay, so just put it here, and now as you can see, we have two linear layouts inside this linear layout horizontal. As you can see here, inside this linear layout horizontal, we have an image view here. Okay, and inside this linear layout horizontal, we've got a text view. Okay, so now let's actually select this image view. Okay, and for the layout width, just assign the value 50, and for the layout height, assign the value 50. Okay, so now let's actually import some resources, some images to this project. Okay, so I have actually some images inside this resources folder on the desktop, and here as you can see, these are my images. So just select these images and then press on command plus the letter C key on my keyboard, and then let's actually select this view here and then tool windows and then select project. Okay, so as you can see here, now we inside this res folder we have a drawable folder. Okay, so here just select on this drawable folder and then press on the command key plus the letter V key on your keyboard. Okay, so as you can see here, we can actually specify a directory. So as you can see, we want to actually save our images in this drawable folder. So just click on OK, and as you can see here, these are the images. Okay, so now let's actually go back inside this content underline main.xml and double click on this image view here, and for the src, just select this button here, as you can see, and select on the project tab here, and let's actually close this color folder by just clicking on this Ledo triangle, and here we can actually search for the image name. So for example, the name of our image is dice1. Okay, so just select this image and then click on OK. Okay, as you can see, now we can see this image here. Okay, So just double click on this image here, and for the ID just type in here img dice number 1. Okay, so just select this text view here, and let's actually find the ID attribute. So as you can see here, this is the ID attribute. So for the ID just type in here txt dice number 1. Okay, as you can see here, let's actually select this linear layout horizontal. As you can see here, now for the layout width of this linear layout horizontal, as you can see here, this is the layout width of this linear layout horizontal. Okay, assign the value 0. Okay, and for the layout weight, assign the value 0.5, or you can actually assign the value 50. Here I am actually assuming that the width of this linear layout horizontal, as you can see here, the width of this linear layout horizontal is 100. Okay, and for this linear layout horizontal, I actually assigned the value 0 for the layout width of this linear layout horizontal, and then I assigned the value 50 to the layout weight of this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so in this way it's gonna actually this linear layout horizontal is gonna actually take 50% of the width of this linear layout horizontal. Okay, and again select this linear layout horizontal, now assign the value 0 to the layout width of this linear layout horizontal. For the layout weight, assign the value 50. So as you can see here, these two linear layouts are actually taking 50% of the width of this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal here inside this linear layout vertical. So now let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal into this linear layout horizontal here. Okay, as you can see here, now this linear layout is inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, let's actually drag another linear layout horizontal into this linear layout horizontal. Okay, now we have two linear layouts inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so just select these two linear layouts. Okay, and then for the layout width, assign the value 0, and for the layout weight, you can either assign the value 0.5 or you can assign the value 50. Okay, and then select this first linear layout here, and now let's actually drag an image view into this linear layout horizontal. Okay, and then let's actually find the ID attribute of this image view. Okay, so for the ID just type in here img dice number 2. Okay, and then let's actually find the src attribute of this image view. As you can see, this is the src attribute here, and here let's actually click on this button here. Okay, select this project tab here, close this color folder, and now we can actually search for the dice name. Okay, for the image name. As you can see here, this is the dice name here, dice 2. So select this dice 2 here, and then click on this OK here. So now let's actually assign the value 50 for the layout width of this image view, and assign the value 50 again to the layout height of this image view. Okay, so now let's actually select this linear layout horizontal here, select a large text view here. Okay, as you can see, this is a large text view, and put it inside this linear layout horizontal. Okay, so let's actually double click on this text view here, and for the ID just type in here txt dice number 2. Okay, and then let's actually select this text view here, and let's actually find the gravity attribute. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a gravity attribute here. So just open this gravity attribute by just clicking on this little triangle, and check this checkbox here that says center. Okay, so this is the center checkbox, so just check this checkbox. And as you can see here, okay, now let's actually select this linear layout horizontal, and now as you can see, we have a gravity attribute here. Okay, so just open this gravity attribute by just clicking on this little triangle, and here check this center checkbox. Okay, this is the center checkbox here, so just check this checkbox, And as you can see here, now this checkbox is actually at the center of this linear layout horizontal.